Welcome to this episode of Chamber Chat. I'm Jill Raycroft, CEO of the Belleville Chamber of Commerce. In each episode so far, we've spent some time covering how we're connecting, representing, and sharing. This week we have a special sharing story. So I will save what we've been doing to represent business for the next episode, especially as we're in the midst of the OCC advocacy series and coming up to the provincial policy resolution debate in early May. So there is lots to tell. In our last episode, I referred to the Chamber's President's Dinner and Cornerstone Awards presentation. On Friday, March 26th, our board, along with 175 or so brave souls, embarked on what we called the safest 3-hour tour ever aboard the SSBCC virtual yacht powered by ESACs out of Ottawa. Using this virtual platform that allowed for small group conversations and stage presentations, we enjoyed an evening of island hopping, a champagne toast, dinner, and the presentations of the Cornerstone and Lifetime Achievement Awards. Guests enjoyed the event from the comfort of their own homes, with dinners of their choice provided by 5 of our locally owned restaurant members: Chilangos, Dinkles and Paulos, Montana's, Sans Souci, and Signal, to celebrate the achievements and contributions of members of the Belleville Chamber of Commerce. While we usually pipe in the board of directors, this year they were ushered in to the theme of the Love Boat on screen, and we were still able to capture the traditional swearing-in ceremony of the incoming president of the chamber on video, though a technical glitch meant we couldn't actually hear him. Other portions included recognition of the service of retiring members, the mayor's presentation of the key to the city to our 156th outgoing president, Greg Suds, and Greg's presentation of the President's Recognition Award to Karen Post, Manager of Economic Development and Strategic Initiatives for the City of Belleville. Greg Suds reflected on the years she has been the city representative on the board. Through more than 20 presidents and 4 CEOs, her steadfast and solid approach that always keeps business and politics separate with her presence on the board struck him as being important to recognize during his presidential year. Anyway, it's a night where we want people to feel good and inspired, and that comes through with a presentation of the Cornerstone Awards. These awards are meant to distinguish and recognize members who have exemplified citizenship, founding, mentoring, and vision, and helped our community prosper. And ultimately, the recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award could probably receive each of these awards individually. And as we began the process of recognizing the pillars of our community, there is no doubt some should win in multiple categories already. This year in 2021, we recognized Armin Quickert of Reid's Dairy for his lifetime achievement. Armin Quickert's father emigrated from Eastern Germany as a cheesemaker and went on to buy Riverside Dairy. I'm paraphrasing quickly, but Armin joined the company in his mid-20s and built up a business that is now one of only a few family-owned dairies left. And without further ado, let's hear that story from Armin. I now come to our Lifetime Achievement Award recipient's story, and with me today for this one is Armin Quickert from Reid's Dairy. I can't thank you enough for joining me here, and in preparation for today, because we try to synthesize your life into 10 minutes, and that's impossible when you have done as much as you have, I have enjoyed our conversations immensely, and you've told me so much. We talk about lifetime achievement as being kind of the elements of those cornerstones of citizenship, of mentorship, of founding a company, and of vision and seeing it forward. Maybe you'd like to share a little bit about the citizenship piece, because you've talked a lot about how important this community has been.
Well, thank you very much, first of all, for Jill and your board of directors for naming me to this auspicious position. I am joining a group of very special individuals who have possibly, in my opinion, have done greater things than I have. But I am honored and for this privilege that you have bestowed upon me to join these folks that have actually put the Quinte area definitely on the Canadian map, and in some respects on the international map. And in order to deal with the Reid's Dairy story that I embraced for the many, many years, I'd like to give you a little bit of background of the family and our background as coming as immigrants to this country and why we came to this country. And Dad found a job in a small dairy operation making things like Camembert cheese in this very small operation. It became apparent that Canada was taking German immigrants. And with meetings with the consulate in Germany, it was decided with his background that Belleville was going to be our destination because of the many cheese factories that dotted the countryside. And of course there was Black Diamond cheese too, which was a wholesaler, etc., and an exporter to Great Britain.
I hope you enjoyed that story. Over the course of the next few weeks, I hope you'll join me as I share the stories of our Cornerstone recipients for 2021. As a quick sneak peek, the Citizenship Award is presented to a chamber member who has embraced the spirit of the community by their selfless acts and support to causes that improve the lives of Belleville citizens.
But the one that's really
Bruce Mackey of Mackey Insurance will be recognized as the designated recipient of this award for 2021. The Founder Award is presented to a chamber member who has built a business from its beginning or expanded an existing business that enhances the reputation of Belleville as a place where business can come to grow. The award was presented to Max Haggerty, founder of ITS and a longtime supporter of the chamber and the community. Unfortunately, Max passed away last August, and once again we were saddened we weren't able to honor him while alive, but were able to acknowledge his contributions through his son, Rob Haggerty. The Mentor Award will be presented to a chamber member who, through their daily work, intentionally or not, helps develop others with their leadership and guidance. This was another familiar face we lost last year, but the number of lives touched by Sal Longo of Salonu and multiple others over the 50 years he was in business, measured in the hundreds and even around the world. The Visionary Award is presented to a chamber member who has seen an opportunity to revive or create something unique or unprecedented. Their dedication to this vision has resulted in raising the profile of Belleville and has contributed to the overall prosperity of the community. Behind the doors of a little storefront called the Village Green in Foxborough, Karen Wright has built a mail-order seed business with Terra Edibles over the past 20 years with over 8,000 regular customers. The business skyrocketed last March with the onset of the pandemic. Her commitment to growing awareness around gardening and Canadian-sourced products has allowed her to continue to grow. I look forward to seeing you again soon as we continue with these stories, in addition to current updates on what the Belleville Chamber of Commerce is doing to connect the community and represent business through our advocacy work. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you again soon.